think it's time, it's really having the time to be able to think through what's changing in the environment outside, and then having the time to kind of think about and match capabilities to it. So like any small practice, you're busy trying to get the work out the door, and it's just being able to take a deep breath and reflect and really, and it's important that you do, take the time to make that match. So I'm going to give you a typical lawyer response here, which is it depends. And it depends because if you're a small firm that's taken advantage of the changing environment and really embraced that, so you're kind of what we might call a new law firm. So, your tech-fueled, data-driven law firm, then that's very appealing to people. People really want to join those firms. They want to be part of those firms and part of that adventure. So in that respect, you'll get people coming to you and knocking on your door, right? But the converse is also true. So if you haven't done any of those things, then you're not as attractive to talent as you might otherwise be. So it depends what you've decided to do really at this point in time with your practice. I think they need to really embrace what is actually changing in the environment and really think about how their business has changed accordingly. And by that I mean particularly how their clients' needs and expectations have changed, and how that's kind of changing the shape of not just how they practice, but also what they're actually doing. What sort of services and products are they delivering? You've got to do that first. You've got to understand your client base first before you can then think about what capabilities you're going to need to be able to deliver on them. And those capabilities are going to be really different as well. So the two things I do at the moment is really get very clear on what my market is, and then get really clear on making sure I've got the skill sets and capabilities to be able to exceed, hopefully, those market expectations. The fact that they're just so well placed to be agile, and also that they're very, very well placed to really embrace a different type of workplace and work style and workspace. So, you're much more likely to see firms, smaller firms, be able to adjust as they did during COVID to offering people flexibility, work-life integration, to have the sort of culture that is very focused on relationships and building them with their employees as well as their clients. Getting client contact early is another thing that very often happens. I think small firms are just in the best possible position right now to really lead the marketplace, almost as change agents right at the moment. Well, you've got to put digital literacy up there, right? It's not negotiable now. Tech is part of the way that we do business, and increasingly artificial intelligence and the ability to use data as part of our decision making. So digital literacy is a big one. But the other ones I would put up there as well is curiosity, because we're changing, our industry is changing all the time. So just a curiosity and an interest in that change and being part of it. But I think also empathy, because I think the more tech we use in our practices in a way, then the more important our humanity is going to become. So it's really important that we have people that empathise and can build relationships, as well as kind of having all of those tech-related skills as well. It's kind of got to go hand in hand. So I would say absolutely top, empathy, curiosity for sure, and the ability to have those digital skills.